There is a line item on the balance sheets of the largest credit card rewards programs that most people have never heard of. The industry calls it breakage. It is the money customers earn in rewards and never claim, and it is not an accident or an oversight. It is forecast. It is planned for. When a card issuer sets its reward rates, its expiration windows, and its rules about inactive accounts, it is already assuming that a certain share of what it promises will quietly return to the company. Some of it goes unredeemed because people forget. Some of it disappears while they wait for the right moment to use it. And some of it is taken back outright. All three were accounted for before you ever signed up. The numbers are larger than most people would guess. In 2024, Americans left $27.9 billion in credit card rewards unclaimed, according to a study from WalletHub. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has flagged the same pattern in its own reporting, noting that rewards devaluation and unclaimed balances represent one of the most consequential hidden costs in consumer credit. Spread across households, that comes to about $583 each, earned and never touched. Nearly 1 in 4 rewards, cardholders redeemed nothing at all in the previous year. Not a discount, not a statement credit, not a single mile. They did the spending, they earned the rewards, and then they left the whole balance sitting where it started. And that includes people who signed up specifically for the welcome bonus, the big sign-up offer advertised on the front page, and never redeemed that either. The part that surprises people is which rewards go unused. It is not the complicated travel points that need charts and transfer partners and a spreadsheet to figure out. It is cashback, the reward everyone assumes is the simple one, and the reason is buried in how the programs are built. A lot of cashback does not just appear on your statement. You have to log in and claim it, or set the redemption threshold yourself, or request the check. Leave that step undone, and the money does not roll over into next year as a favor. It waits for you, indefinitely, in an account you have stopped opening. There is a second way the value disappears, and this one happens even to people who pay close attention. A point is not $1. It is a promise about $1, and the company that made the promise is allowed to change it. Chase Ultimate Rewards, American Express Membership Rewards, Capital One Miles. These are the transferable points currencies that dominate modern rewards discourse, and every one of them reserves the right to reprice what a point buys. An airline decides that a flight that used to cost 40,000 miles now costs 50,000. A hotel raises a free night from 30,000 points to 40,000. The airlines call it dynamic pricing, a term the Department of Transportation began scrutinizing in its 2024 probe into how award pricing gets communicated to consumers. You did nothing. You did not spend a single point, and your balance is worth less than it was the week before. The industry has a flat, procedural word for this too. They call it a devaluation, and the programs that can do it most quietly are the ones that already eliminated their award charts. The published schedules that used to tell you exactly what a redemption would cost before you committed to earning it. Which leads to the habit that quietly costs people the most. And it is not laziness. It is ambition. Someone decides they are going to be smart about it. They are going to save up for the perfect redemption, the business class seat, the trip they will take someday when the balance is big enough. So they wait. And while they wait, the program changes its transfer partners, or raises the award price, or the seats they were counting on never open. The people who study these programs closely have a name for this state. They call it the maximizer's trap, and the person caught in it is usually the one who was trying hardest to win. The third way is the plainest and the most complete. Ahmed Bouyan of Seattle had been saving his points for his honeymoon. He was working abroad and had stopped using one of his cards to avoid the foreign transaction fees. A reasonable choice, given the annual fee he was already paying for a card he assumed would hold his balance safely. His issuer closed the account for inactivity. He found out the way most people do, which is by accident, glancing at the corner of the screen where the balance used to be. It said zero. More than $3,700 gone. He spent over 2 hours on the phone and did not get it back. It is legal for an issuer to close an inactive account, and it is legal for the rewards to leave with it. Bouyan is not a rare case. He is one of the ones who talked about it. So the picture holds together once you look at it directly. The rewards are real, the value is real, and the system is built around the quiet expectation that a good share of that value will never leave the building. The people who come out ahead are not the ones sitting on the largest balances. They are the ones who treat a point like a coupon with a date on it rather than money in a savings account. Earn it, use it, and do it before the terms move underneath you. Everything left behind is breakage, and breakage was on the ledger from the start.